everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched another episode of Friends that was sent to me by my lovely and tremendous and sensational TTR. And this particular episode, Joey's given the part in an Al Pacino film, but it's actually not what he expects. And Chandler is offered an opportunity that most men would just leap at the chance to take. And he's uber compatible with this woman, but there are other men in her life, and all Chandler wants her to do is just leave these other men behind. And Monica has her own problems. She's very organized, and she's just very, very, very strategic about how she places things, and she's OCD typically, and you know, I kind of had that feeling since episode 1 that she was, but it was very funny, and this was another good episode, and it just seems like the episodes just keep getting better and better, and I'm looking forward to more of them in the future. So they just are unbelievably well written, and Matt LeBlanc, it was just like TTR told me he's doing something else. I can't remember what it was, but it's like they all have their own different lives. But wouldn't it be something if there were a reunion? I think that they did a long time ago, but I would definitely watch a reunion show just because, for nostalgia's sake, and even though they're older. It's kind of like when they did that with Who's the Boss, and oh, my heart, because when I was younger, and I still kind of do, I'll admit to it, because Italians are just sexy as heck, and I hate admitting to that. I hate confessing to the fact that men with accents are very alluring to me. But it's also one of my fetishes. But I know it's probably a strange fetish. Okay, here are my fetishes. Accent fetish. Por favor. Megane fetish. Talking nerdy to me fetish. Trivia fetish. Well dressed. I don't know if uniforms would go into that or not, but probably would, since well-dressed is part of that category. That would be a subcategory of well-dressed. But still, I can relate to what Chandler said, and I think that there are women out there that have a fantasy just like that, and I'm one of them, actually. But I would prefer to have a monogamous relationship with someone. I think that having two spouses would be way too complicated. Maybe back in the tribal days it was just considered to be par for the course, and they weren't sure when they were going to be coming back home, if they were coming back home at all. But it's food for thought. But you just don't hear a lot of women talking about it. I think I'll be the first to actually weigh in on this, because, yeah, I do have that fantasy, and it's, I don't think it's an uncommon one. I've talked to a friend of mine, and he mentioned a lot of the women that he spoke to had that very same idea, that little bit of taboo in their mind, and it's like forbidden fruit. It's hanging so low, you can just pluck it, but you can't. Yes. Are you selling these jewelry boxes down there? Yes, I'm selling those. I'm selling those jewelry boxes. You got a couple down here worth a lot of money, don't you? I know. Especially the one that was made in Italy. Yes. But anyway, yeah, I'm continuing my garage sale. My tenant's helping me with that. But, let's see. Like I said, for me, I'm still single. Hopefully TTR is the one. We'll see, but still waiting. Been waiting for quite some time, and I will continue waiting. I will be patient. I don't know. The universe is funny in the way that it provides, but I am optimistic. But monogamy, I think, is the best option, and there's a reason why. Marriage is the establishment it is. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but in Utah's the only place that it's legal, other than if you were to go into a tribal society, and there would actually be a harem, more of women than of men. Middle Eastern kind of mentality. I would say not Middle Eastern, but Arabic mentality. Not in all cases, but in a lot of the older civilizations. It's just anthropologically speaking. Boy, I'm sounding like Ross. Anthropologically speaking, it was just meant to further the line and to keep the tribe, or well, the lineage alive. And that was the only reason why they did that, just to fortify that line. But that's basically all I have to say. Who would have thought that I would have remembered that all the way back from my anthropology class? Woo! I had an excellent professor. I also had a crush on that professor. Woo! Woo! Yeah, I don't have a crush anymore. I'm long since over that, but kind of wonder what he's doing. Those were the days. Good times, good times.